Hello everyone. Well, I've just been and done a shop at Aldi and my total has come to £85.84 and it's all gone in these two bags. So you tell me whether I've done a good shop or a bad shop. I have put some extra things in, Christmassy things in, but they won't be staying. Well, they'll never last until Christmas, but they never do. So I bought 9 rolls of toilet roll. Let's put that over there. We have got sunflower oil, which I'll put there for now. Bananas, because I have smoothies every morning for my breakfast. A jar of bolognese and a jar of puree, because I've got some mince and I'll be doing either a chili con carne or spaghetti bowl. A pack of pasta, loose potatoes, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I'll either mash them or have them as chips. Chopped tomatoes for the pasta. What's that? Yeah, Thai curry sauce, because somewhere in there I've got a chicken and I'm going to do mushy peas, kidney beans, two of those, coconut milk, a small broccoli because I'm the only one that likes it, some grapes, and these were the Christmassy things because I absolutely love these. They're just lekker, I don't know how you pronounce that. So those ginger biscuits with the icing on the top. I've got a pack for myself and a pack for my daughter because she absolutely loves those. They're horrible pot noodles. We'll hide those. Stallone, again because it's Christmas, so we have to have Stallone. I'm actually gonna, I normally make my own mince pies, Christmas mince pies, but I want to try out the Aldi make and see if they're any good. So their own chocolate digestives, because I think they're just as good as the McVitie's. Cheese thins, my daughter loves those. We've got a bar of Turkish Delight, a bar of mint cream, Jaffa cakes. We buy these rather than the McVitie's ones because again, both myself and my daughter, we prefer these Jaffa cakes from Aldi. They're a little bit tangier. And these caramel crunch, just as good as the, I don't know who made them, McVitie, no, I don't know who made them. Titan, because they're just as good as Mars Bar, Orange Club. Don't think anybody else do Orange Club as good as what McVitie's do. And some Jive biscuits. Now I've cheated again. I've got some sticky toffee loaf. Now that is, where's my receipt gone? Sticky toffee loaf. Let's see if I can find how much that is. Because in Morrison's they do half that for £2.25. They used to be £1.50 at Morrison's, but now they're £2.25. And this is, can't find it. Can't find it. It'll be at the top somewhere. £1.25 for that from Aldi. So that's far better than £2.25 from Morrison's. Some sweet potato. Those actually I put in because I made my own dog food for the dogs. Whitefish, because that I shouldn't really class that in my food shop because that's actually for the dogs. Chocolate milkshake, my daughter. egg custards, sausage rolls for my daughter, pork pie for myself. I really should be telling you how much these individual things are, shouldn't I? But egg custard tarts, £1.5. Those Stallone bites there. Ooh, £2.99. So that's actually quite expensive, I think, for those. £2.99. So I won't buy those too often. Caramel Crunch, £1.39. That is those. Toilet paper. I like the coconut one. They're £2.99 for 9, which I think is really, really good. Oh, pork ribs. Where are those? Oh, they're in the bottom. But again, this pork and beef means £4.79 each. But that is what I make my dogs. That's the dog's food, so I really shouldn't class it in with my weekly shop. Barbecue chicken skewers. Again, you know, when I go shopping, I actually only buy stuff for my daughter. I hardly ever buy anything for me. Those are £1.79 each, but she likes those. When she comes home from school, she's got a nibble. Chopped ham, because I'm going to be making ham and leek bake with that pasta. So hence the cream, double cream. And yeah, ham and leek, rather than buying a joint of ham and cooking it, just get these trimmings here. Ham and leek soup, ham and leek bake with cheese sauce on. Absolutely lovely. Mini sausages. Sorry, dogs. I spoil my dogs. So I've got a large, no, it's not a large chicken. A medium, they call that a medium chicken. I've actually seen bigger pigeons landing in my garden. These chickens are just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So that will feed myself and my daughter, and probably to go with the coconut and that red thyme sauce, I'll do a red Thai chicken curry with the remainder of it. So that'll make another meal. Onion rings. I don't know why I bought those, to be honest with you, because but I just love the smell of onion rings when they're cooking. Couple of pieces of salmon. How much were they? They weren't the most expensive, the salmon. Onion rings were £1.99. Salmon pieces, £2.85. You don't get a huge amount, do you, really, for £2.85? But that was the cheaper scale, cheaper end of the scale. I've gone off the taste of salmon. I used to love salmon, but I've just gone off the taste of salmon. And then there's this minced beef. This is for us, £5.19 for it. Look at that. That's for the dogs, but I've got 3 dogs, and that will feed, when I mix it in with the potatoes and the veg and the brown rice and everything else that goes into it, that will feed my dogs for 3 days. 3 dogs for 3 days when I've mixed it in with everything else. So that's £4.79 as opposed to that being £5.19. But that will be our bolognese or spaghetti bolognese or chili. And then some ribs, because we actually quite like those. And how much are those ribs now? I've seen these £4.69 for these pork sweet. Those are really nice, absolutely delicious. But you pay £6.50 in Morrison's for those, and they're £4.69 at Aldi. So that's it, really. That, £85 for that. I don't normally spend that much, but I guess those extra Christmassy things add up, don't they? £2.99 for those, flipping heck, and those. So that's it, yeah. So we'll be having baked potatoes. I've already got tuna in there, so we'll be having baked potatoes with tuna. We'll be having chili con carne or pasta, spaghetti bolognese, salmon, ribs, leek and ham bake, and a chicken. And then the remainder of that will be a chicken and leek bake or soup, chicken and sweet corn soup with the rest, and then I've made my stock out of the chicken bones. So that's it there, that's the haul. £85. Wow, 2 bags of shopping, £85. Now I remember getting 4, 5, 6 bags of shopping for £85. You don't get much free money anymore now, guys. So see you later, thank you for watching. Bye for now.